What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here at the track again, another beautiful Saturday morning. Don't mind all the smoke in the air. We got a lot of fires around here, so it's kind of crappy, but it is what it is, you know. I'm gonna help them get the track set up, and then we'll get the car off the trailer. A lot of motor pulls today. We only got one shot on the nitrous, so nobody in town seems to have nitrous. It's kind of a bummer, but we're still gonna have some fun. All right, well, first pass, as you can see by my face, it was a very uneventful takeoff. I actually unhooked the wires off the switch on the carburetor for the nitrous. That way I could still use my two-step on motor. So yeah, rolled up there, held down the button, floored it, took off, and it boggled and, you know, was a turd, basically. It was super fat. So this is, by the way, with a new carburetor. It's got a 750 on it now from ATM, but it's not for, it wasn't spec'd for that car. It was actually off my dad's S10. So since his truck's blown up, figured might as well borrow his carburetor. But yeah, ran a 12.7. You know, actually turned out better than I thought. I decided for the next pass that I was still going to use the two-step, but only do half throttle. And then when I let go of the button, you know, ease into full throttle and see what happens. So rolled up there and did my thing. Second pass, we raced a Jeep Wrangler that had a Demon motor in it. It was pretty cool. It was one of the 4-door ones. It's pretty fast for how heavy it is, you know. We raced. He was right next to me the whole time. Third gear, basically, I started pulling from him a little bit, but my car probably weighs half as much as that thing. So I give him props. That thing's fast. Car ran a 1280. As the day is going on, the air's getting worse. We got a bunch of fires around, and the DA was going up like 200 or 300 feet every pass. Stopped worrying about the carb. It was running really good down track. It was 12.3, 12.5 AFRs. The plugs looked nice. The car was super happy. Just taking off out of the hole without the nitrous. The converter, you know, is tight for just motor. It's meant for nitrous, so it's kind of a dog out of the hole on just motor. But we're having fun, so I got in, rolled up, do my thing. All right, third pass. So this pass was just to confirm my suspicions of the crappy air. Once again, slowed down. It was about a 1/10 every time as the day went on. That one was a 12.9. And is what it is, you know, air you can't really control. So still having a good time. My buddy Chase was calling me out. He's got a Fox body as well. It's a stick shift. And he was trying to work some things out. So he called me out and, couldn't resist. Said, yeah, let's line them up. The race against Chase, he spun really bad and then completely missed third gear. So naturally, I just drove away from him. But it wasn't over. He was going to make some adjustments and we were going to get back to it. But in the meantime, Ernie called me out for a quarter-mile race. Said he'd give me 1.2 seconds on the tree. So I took it, My car runs, I think that one was like a 13.0 and he runs 1150s. So I said, yeah, let's do it. So hopped in, rolled up there, and off we went. If you can tell in the video, right after I left, all I started doing was looking in the mirror because I knew he was going to be coming. And by the time I shifted to third gear, he was coming quick. I mean, he literally flew by me probably 100 feet from the finish line. Was super fun, super cool to see. Looking in the mirror like, oh, where's he at? Where's he at? I know he's coming. And every time I looked over, he was a little closer. And then, he's got that blower, so he's got top speed for sure. But it was close. I mean, it was fun. So, but Chase was ready for another race. So we lined up and off we went. So I was having belt issues all day. It flew off twice that day. And the weekend before, if you don't remember, it flew off then too. Turns out my power steering pump doesn't seem to like 7,000 RPM. So I think the first time the belt flew off, the pump got the mount or something got a little bent. And it was a little crooked. So we figured that out. And we continued on with the day.
Hey, yeah. We're right there, yeah. I still got a belt.
Okay, so we took off and we're side by side. He actually pulled away from me a little bit, first gear. Then he shifted, I shifted, and it was a constant. I was slowly just creeping the whole way. And by the end of the track, we were side by side. I mean, we literally looked at each other going down the track. You know, that's sweet. That's what it's all about. Just having a good time with your buddies. And me and him go back and forth all the time. So that was great. He actually got the win, and I'm stoked for him. You know, he was trying to figure his car out all day. He had a bunch of little issues going on. So yeah, we were ready to turn on the bottle. And Ernie wanted to race heads up in the 8th mile. So I said, all right, let's do it. Cranked that bottle open, squeak, 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 squeak. Got in, rolled up there, and did my thing.
Hell yeah, dude. That was a good nitrous rib right there. Good nitrous lick. Super good time. Bounced like a motherfucker, dude. Whee! That was a good time.
All right, so went up there, did a burnout, backed up, cleared out the nitrous, hit the two-step, floored it, let go of the two-step, and off we went. Obviously, hadn't been using the nitrous all day, so that was definitely different. Did a 1.660 foot. I think that was like a 690, something like that, in the 8th. At just about 100 miles an hour. So beat Ernie, and that was pretty much the end of the day. We were all just kind of hanging out after that and messing around, talking. And I said, you know what, Chase? I still got a little bit in my bottle. Why don't you hop in? Let's go for a ride. So he went and grabbed his helmet. We hopped in the car, and we made a lick.
This stuff's way better. Still got our belt? That was sick. Dude, that timing retard fucking did a big wheelie. That was sick.
All right, so we tried something new. I opened up the laptop real quick and put a launch retard in it. I pulled an extra 4 degrees out on the two-step, and then when you let go of the two-step, it ramps it back in however fast you want. I decided half a second would be perfect. So we went up there, and man, I let go of the button, and there was no spin. Like when I raced Ernie, it was spinning real bad, kind of bucking, and you know, that's not necessarily good. That's time on the table. So did the timing retard, and that thing left so good. It picked up the front tire super far and was just smooth the whole way. We did start running out of nitrous by the end, but it was a good day, man. Good times. I actually won a case of oil, of Renegade race oil. So shout out to Ernie at EPC and Renegade, of course. Awesome stuff they do. And I can't wait for the next one. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, you know, do what you do. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.